Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're going to take a look at the kiBORG wireless keyboard case for the iPad 2 from SW Box. Let's have full disclosure and come right out and say it. This is a carbon copy of the Logitech keyboard case, formerly the ZAGG keyboard case. It sells for basically half the price, and it's available now directly from the SW Box website. So the Logitech keyboard case sells for $99. This case sells for $48.52. Now the shipping from Hong Kong to the US will cost you around $18. So still this case comes to you for $66 versus $99 from ZAGG. You guys can figure out which one you like better. I think they're almost identical. I don't own the ZAGG one, so I can't really do a comparison, but I'll show you how this one looks and operates now. So I've got the packaging here. You don't get anything other than the keyboard and the charging cord. So let's get this out of the way. This only works with the iPad 2. Here is the USB cable that you will use to charge the battery inside. And then you get a little instruction card that goes over the pairing process, as well as how to use the stand and some of the hotkeys that are in here as well. So first thing I want to do is show you how you put your iPad 2 in here. There is a correct way to put it in because there is a cutout here on the bottom for the 30-pin connector and one for the headset jack as well. So you lay it in like so, and then kind of just press it down into the grooves. Once it's lined up, it kind of locks in place quite nicely, and you know, it stays secure while you're carrying your iPad 2 around like so. So it's kind of an all-in-one aluminum look. I'm sure you guys have seen the ZAGG version of this. I reviewed the original one for the iPad. So I always got questions in that review whether you could place your iPad into the keyboard case with the screen facing out. The answer is no. It's meant to be carried like this and then open up and used while you're at your destination. So this keeps your screen protected but doesn't do much in the way of protecting the back of your iPad 2. So if you are going to use this solution, you may want to do something like put a skin on the back of this or clear coat to protect the back. So when you get to your point or your destination, you pry out the iPad 2 from that little groove that runs along the side. And there is a stand mechanism back here. Pop that open, and it gives you 3 different angles at which you can place your iPad into, 1, 2, and 3. And you can do it in either the portrait or the landscape position. There is a notch or groove that runs along here that shows you where your iPad's going to go. So you stick it in like so. This is kind of the ultra relaxed angle. We'll go at a more steep angle just for the purpose of this review, like so. Then you've got kind of a laptop looking setup. So let's pop this on, and we'll want to pair our iPad 2 with the keyboard first. I have not yet done that. So the first thing we need to do in order to use the keyboard is, of course, pair it with my iPad. So I'm going to flip to the on position and then press the Bluetooth button to pair it. It automatically popped up here. I'm going to select the Bluetooth keyboard and hopefully it will pair. So it's just found it and asked me to type in the 4-digit code on the keypad, which I'm doing now. This is something that you only have to do once. So I am now paired with the keyboard. Now there are some hotkeys on here, just like many of the iPad cases I reviewed. A key like this up in the upper right hand corner or upper left hand corner, which is the home button key. So pressing that takes me back to the home screen. If I'm on my first home screen, it takes me to Spotlight Search and back again. There are some brightness keys that will raise and lower the brightness. There is the keyboard key, which will bring up the on-screen keyboard when I'm in an area that it is usable. There's the search key, which takes you to Spotlight Search. So like there's a photo button, which starts a slideshow of your photographs. What else we got? An Alt key, which I'm not exactly sure what that does. There are cut, copy, and paste keys on this keyboard as well, which I don't think I've seen before. Let's just see how that works. So if I select all here, and let's see if the copy works, and then we'll try to just paste it somewhere else. Yeah, there you go, worked pretty good. And there's also a cut as well, so you can just select all and cut, and then paste it back again. So yeah, those keys work pretty well. You also have some iPod controls. You've got rewind, play and pause, fast forward, volume up, volume down, and mute, and then lock. So you can unlock and lock the iPad right from the keyboard. Now it should be in the lock position. If I want to bypass the slide to unlock, when I'm in already in my iPad, I can do that by just pressing this button as well. So that's kind of nice that it does that. The keys are chiclet style plastic keys. They are rather on the small side. If you've used the Zag for the iPad 1, you're probably already used to this. They are rather small, but it is a full-size keyboard. You have arrows up and down, which actually work in text, which is nice. Full-size keys with numbers at the top, just like kind of the Mac keyboard has the Apple keys built in. It's just that they're much smaller, probably about half the size of a regular keyboard. So the one thing that always bothered me about the original Zag keyboard case was this little edge right here. I always felt like my wrists were sometimes banging up against these corners, and the same is true of this. It's not as bad as that because there is a little bit of a kind of foam pad here that relaxes you when you're typing on it, but it's still a little bit on the recessed side, and that doesn't thrill me. But if you like a all-in-one keyboard case that has real keys and has kind of the look and feel of a real keyboard case or real keyboard, you'll probably enjoy this keyboard case. So when you're done, pop this out, close up the stand, click everything back in place. Again, make sure that you have your iPad in the proper orientation, and then just lock everything back together. It kind of just wedges in there nicely, and you're good to be on your way. So that is a quick look at the kiBORG or kiBORG, I'm not sure the correct pronunciation, wireless keyboard case for the iPad 2. Again, it is available from SW Box for $48.52. With shipping to the US, costs you around $66. If you have any questions about this case, you can always drop me a line. Otherwise, you have a great day. SW Box is also holding a iPhone 4S giveaway. Check the link in the video description where you can learn more about that and enter for your chance to win a brand new iPhone 4S. Please be sure to watch my 2 latest videos. Please like this video, leave a comment below, and of course subscribe for more content.